Morning and welcome to my daily vlog of life on our beef and arable farm here in South Yorkshire. I'm here late again because I've been on the daddy school run duties, taking Esme to school because Isaac's still, he's not 100%, but he's all right, you know what I mean, he's just got a temperature. So we're going to get on with feeding up and bedding down, and we've got that special delivery coming today. Fingers crossed. I have been promised that it will be with us this morning, so yeah, we get to see that, which is exciting. I've wanted it for a long time, so yeah, you'll get to see it. Right, so we got machines out, mixers out, TM's on. We'll put some straw out with the Spreadabale. Looks like they've done the feeding. A couple of ways that we put straw out here and bed the cattle down. One is with the Teagle, and two is with the Spreadabale here. So it's a bit like a muck spreader that goes on the front of the JCB. There's a belt in the bottom that moves the bale forwards. These beaters here rip the straw off and fling it out to the front. Expelled the whole bale, then you put the hydraulics in reverse. It's quite simple, as a fancy block at the front. This lifts up, reverses the belt in the floor, and you just run up to a line like this, pick them up, cut the bands off, away you go. Hundreds and hundreds of like buttons and stuff to press. It's literally all the technology is in this valve block here, which allows you just to use the two pipes forward and backwards on the auxiliaries, and it works the whole machine, which simplicity is the key to this machine, and it works really well. I mean, this is, I wouldn't like to hazard how old this machine is, and it's still going. We've not had any issues with it. It's just a beast. It just works. But I say we've not had any issues. We've had like bearings going and stuff like that, but it's well over 10 years old, so you've got to expect a bit of wear and tear, haven't you? But like I say, it just works. It's reliable. It works every time. As is the Teagle. I'm not saying the Teagle's not. It's good. We like the Teagle. It does the job better for us in the way that we farm. But this is how it works. So I'm just pushing the auxiliary forward, and the rotors turn at some speed, like, to be able to flick the straw, and then you can sort of work the speed a little bit by the tilt that you put on to the Spreadabale. So you think it's feeding in too much and it's bunging up, you just tilt it towards us like that. Or if it's not going through very well, you can tilt it forward a little bit, and boom, we get a bit more going through. So you get used to it, and yeah, you just learn how to fine tune it a little bit. But it does a very good job of spreading the straw out. You see now, it's just, no, that's it, we just bunged it up because I tried to push too much straw. This actually isn't the right size machine for the bales that we've got, but we used to be on quadrants, so it was the right size, but yeah, now it's, you know what, I'm thinking that the bands might not have been cut on this. Anyway, there you go. You get the sort of idea. Talking of problems, I think Andy's bunged the Teagle up, and that's why we've got the bus bale coming out of the back. So issues. Connor's just cutting the bottom bands on this one. Just makes it easier for when we fill it up, because the sort of the metal work around the bottom makes it hard to pull the bands out. So if we cut the top ones and then we drive in like that, reversing the floor, pulls it in, and then we'll shut the front down, and then we'll cut those last two bands. We'll go and have a look, see what Mrs. made. You having a sleep down there, Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Tired, mate, tired.
Yeah?
You kept me out the other night, didn't you?
Have you tried the bar?
No, that's gone to grab the bar.
All right.
Just getting the lumps out.
Lovely jubbly.
Yeah.
So we're getting the bar in. specific locations, which you soon work out once you've done it a few times. And bar the fan back so that it goes nice and loose. I've got it free. Andy will back up onto this, lift it up and then get going again. Right, I'll leave them to it and I'll pick up this grab and we'll go and get some silage, I think. Right, we'll get this banged in the mixer, get stuff chopped down. It's got a bit of water on it this here. Means it'll be heavy today. And that'll get processed. Then we'll get the silage put in a little bit later. We've just dropped an old wet bale. Connor's in the back of the pen somewhere just pulling the bands off. We're now going to put a silage in there and then I'm going to bash that about a little bit and then the cows will do the rest. I've jumped on the 215. It's got the drill on at the minute. We're going to get this totally cleaned off, empty out the seed, and then we've got the spare tractor then. So we're just cleaning off the soil. It got a bit wet last time, so we'll just prise it off. And then we'll tip out the wheat in a bit. It shows you might lift it, Andy, go on. Look at that. Hey, you're strong, aren't you? How did they build the pyramids? Right, we're gonna get some muck out of a few places. Although it is wet, we're just gonna go off a track. I'm just gonna sort out putting some AdBlue in this lorry. Jeez, I think we might have had some water over the last few days. Just a guess, just a guess. I tell it's clean anyway in there. It's not stopping, is it? Crackers. So Andy's filling it up with muck now. Couldn't say muck then for some reason. There's a Boosty MX weight block on the front. We love it. I've just been straightening these out. Much better. They did have a good bend on them, which I think people get from going around the outsides and pulling it into the furrow that's not been ploughed. So we'll get this back on anyway. I've used the hammer to straighten it out. Ben thinks we ought to run over it to straighten it. And we'll see. Running on it did bend it, but not in the right places that we wanted it to be bent. Oh, you lost the bolt now?
No, I just chucked them all back in and Andy and Connor have all walked over it. And I can't see, there should be a fifth bolt there because there's one that bolts from the other side.
I can't see
And
that.
I just put these in, so there should be 5 bolts there.
Yes, we got a merch delivery. These are the green hats that people have been waiting forever for. They've been down to Cornwall, they're back in Yorkshire, and then soon to you. So if you put a back in stock request, they've already received an email. So get on there before they disappear, because yeah, I think these are going to be popular. So we'll put back in stock request. We'll have found out earlier on in the day, and that gives you a head start on everybody else. That's why I was saying that. Them. So a nice green bubble, lovely fleece lining. They will keep your head exceptionally warm. Right, we've had us dinner now. We'll get this put back together and get some more muck out at the same time. Oh, I'm taking, if we can see, bad light in here. Taking out the front of the pen where they stand to eat. Spilling a little bit over the sides. And then it'll just make it easier for them to eat. The muck will always be at the front of the pen. Just, happy days. You've still got the warmth of the muck at the back of the pen. Because as we know, it's getting colder and colder. And the muck keeps them warm. Thing that I was wanting hasn't turned up yet, but something else has. We've got a load of barley here. That's the beast. Brand new is this lorry, or near enough anyway. It's had it a few months. Very nice. And we've now got room to come off the weighbridge, which is good. And I'll get that spun round, we'll back it into the shed and tip it off. Do a cleaning this yard up, I think, while we're at it today. They shed it about 20 years ago. It was massive, it was huge. We thought we'd gone crazy. And yeah, we should have had it a lot higher so we could tip things like this. But, you know, it was brilliant because we could tip the tractor up. But lorries, completely different thing. We need to have a bit more height, really. But it's all coming out. That's it, all done, tipped out. That's what a load of barley looks like. So we'll get him on his way. The sky looks nice today, doesn't it? Great clouds. Right, Andy's and Connor just going to fill that up. Then at 2:30, Connor's off to the dentist. 2:30. We've got to take Ben for his pickup. Well, not for his pickup, this is not his pickup, for the Hilux, the old pickup. It's been having a new alternator on it, and it's had new batteries as well, because Ben thought it was the battery. By the looks of it, we're having his dog in the car. I think it might have already been in here, eh? So we don't need to crash it, and we don't need to worry about getting the interior mucky. It's already farm truckized, should we say. I'm back in the yard. Looks like Andy's on the pit, sorting out these sheets. Little JCBs here. Fun up there, Andy. Loving it. Think it's gone down at all, Andy? Sunk? Maybe?
Gone down and
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy is cutting a straight line. That's what you said you were doing. I'll start cutting with you. Oh, it looks a nice sunset over there over the farm. As part of our zero waste farm, Andy, we're going to repurpose this black sheet as Big Mick's bedding. Says he likes teddy bear bedding. Well, he can have plastic bedding now. Could have had a CCTV then, because Andy was giving it full power and then his arms weren't giving him full power. He lost his grip and nearly fell over. It's a lot bigger this sheet than I expected it would be. It's huge and we're pulling it on the muck, which is not great. But as we're doing this, our piece of equipment has arrived. Right, so God, it reminds me of sheeting up this silage pit again. Have the TM and we'll get this new piece of equipment off. I'm guessing some of you will already know what it is, and a lot of you have guessed correctly in the comments. But yeah, we'll see how we can get on using it. Yes, finally. So this is it, our Albutt shear grab. Bit bigger than the one we've already got. These guys. Have you got it? Oh! I think he's got it. There it is. It is a bit wider than the one that we've got, so we should be able to get a bit more in it. We'll have to knock the paint off it though, because I imagine that'll restrict stuff a bit. It'll come off though eventually. Yeah.
there's a hole that goes right through.
Oh, you think it's to transport it? Now, we've just seen that were a bit bashed up there. But, it doesn't affect it or anything. But
I think that that other one looks like if you open it all the way, you could put a pin in there.
Oh, so you think it's just so it doesn't open up when it's travelling or something?
Your safety thing. When you're sharpening it, lock it open.
Ah, yeah, good point. Somebody will probably know it. Videos, Andy, and let us know in the comments.
There's got to be a reason, isn't there?
Yeah.
A lot of holes everywhere.
We better have a look, can't we? See if it opens up, closes down. Happy news. Don't put your head in it, Andy. Oh, he's looking here.
So far down and lock it.
Oh, so you think that's to lock it open? If you were to like sharpen your blades?
Finger in it, press it.
Sweet. Look fairly sharp. Well, it's first grab. Let's see how this goes. Try and get it nice and square. It's alright. I'll not tip it out because we'll put it in mixer. Ben's going to move a trough out of the way. Andy's pulling the mixer out so we can use the grab. So it's cutting out nicely. We just got to try and straighten up the clamp now because we've been using the bucket for so long. We've made a bit of a mess of it. So we'll have to just take out the bits that are stuck out and try and go back to that line that we've cut in the top. So I'm not actually taking full bites at the minute. But yeah, it's working nice. It's that bit bigger as well, which I am telling, because the last one was a bit small really for what we wanted. Not saying that this is a massive one, because you can get one that's much bigger, but it was in stock and we wanted one for a bit, so we got one. Go. Doesn't seem to be spilling much. So we'll have a bit more of a look at this over the next few weeks, but yeah, it's a new addition to the farm and yeah, it's nice to have new things, isn't it? Right, the last load of muck for today. Ben's putting some straw out. I'll start feeding out. We'll need another mix and jobs are good. There it goes. Right, let's get the pipes on. We're on it, just feeding these cattle. It's getting dark. It's looking like a nice sunset actually through the Yorkshire boarding. Back, Andy's just getting the door down. Got a load from Thirsk. Last few bits of meal going in. That's it. We'll pack this stuff away. Benjamin's been chopping up that hay and silage. We might actually just put in the maize silage before we finish this evening. Get another little go with the shear grab. That's TM put away. We'll just head up the yard and see if we can catch a glimpse of Andy using the grab. Here it is. Oh, is that it? Oh, too late. Oh well. You up? Too much loose. Oh, Andy's fetching the mixer in. And that's it from us this evening. Pretty much. Work's done. Work's not done for me. I've got my second job of editing the video and getting that out, and then I've started my third job after that of packing merchandise and getting that out to people. So yeah, busy. I've got somebody here anyway. 1 second. But it was Amazon for my mum. yeah, I start my third job of packing merchandise and getting that sent out to people. So if you are looking for a hat or the hoodies or things like that, then please keep me busy in my third job. Hats, yeah, there, you've seen that already, and we've already got quite a few orders for them. So if you are wanting one, get in there before they go. And that's about it, I think. So if you've liked the video, remember to press like, subscribe if you've not already. And I'm going to get inside where it's nice and warm because it's getting a bit cold. Looks like our Ben's back and Andy's back. Right, we're off. You waving, Ben? Bye.